Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, breaking news. Jadeveon Clowney has been released by the Carolina Panthers. Look. Guys, I want to make sure that I say this, okay? Now, we know what he was when he was here. He played amazingly well. I believe he had like 9.5 sacks, something of that effect. He was great in the run game. He was able to get pressure. He was solid. He was what you like to see from a veteran player, and him and KVN were dangerous on both sides of each other. He left for more money. Now he's being released, and he needs a job. And last year, with the bad O-line and everything else, he still had about 6 sacks. So we know that he can still produce. The question is will the Ravens bring him back? Does he want to come back to Baltimore? Make no mistake about it, the revitalization that happened in Baltimore got him that paycheck or that pay bump in Carolina. Carolina said, okay, we got a young guy now. Bye. I've been banging this table on the bringing back of a Matthew Judon. Everybody knows that. Why? Because I do not want to hear or see Ojabo. I do not. We got Mike Green. Great. We need another veteran guy. We're not getting any big name guys. Fine, no big deal. Not even going to be mad. Okay. To go bring me Jadeveon Clowney. You have had more than enough ample time to bring back Matthew Judon. You've refused. Now you got this guy that is now available that is right pick for the take, and getting him takes him away from another contender because he's going to want to probably go to a contender. This might be his last year in the league for all intents and purposes. Jadeveon Clowney's been in the league for a while now, man. How long has he been in there? It's been at least 10 years now. And I know it's over 10. Thinking more like 13 years. Somewhere around there, it's where he's been. I know it's up there because I remember when he got drafted to the Texans. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, cool. So he's been in the league now 11 seasons. 11. And last year in Baltimore, he tied his career in sacks. I'm telling y'all, man, bring him back. Bring him back. He gets consistent pressure. And not only that, think about how many sacks he could have had that were missed by, like, the guy just got out of his hand grip and stuff like that. There was at least 8 of those where they barely got it out of his hand that somebody else would come clean it up. He could still give you that amount of sacks and everything else and still contribute at a high level. I don't see why we don't make this happen. It makes too much sense for it not to. And I know everyone's going to be like, oh, Nitro. There's more that you want. You're never satisfied. Oh. I've been asking y'all to fix the O-line for how long? You haven't done it. You've been saying Lamar and them are good enough. Let's throw everything we have on the defense. Now you have an opportunity to bring in a veteran guy who's not going to cost a lot, who can contribute immediately. And I know some of y'all going to be like, oh, you're spoiled. You just want everything. I know some of y'all going to say it. I'm going to be like, y'all is hilarious to me. Hilarious. It makes too much sense not to bring back Jadeveon Clowney. Mind you, it's the same sense that made for Matthew Judon. But I'm trying to wonder if maybe when Matthew Judon was leaving, there were some bridges that were burnt. Maybe that's why they haven't brought him back already. I don't know. I'm not in the front office. But this gives us an option now. Between him and Judon, bring one of them back now. Stop waiting. And I know they're going to want to wait. Oh, we'll wait for a sign. No, you're waiting for the price to drop. Then when somebody else gets him and he starts playing well, it's like, and you're looking at them, oh, we did what we thought was right. No, you didn't. This is the move we got to make. And guess what? He's not going to be expensive.
$50 million? And who you think you kidnapped, Chelsea Clinton?
He ain't going to be costing you nothing like that. He going to be on that the price that you like. Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar, Dollar Central, Peso Hut. Man, BOGO line, whatever you want to call it, dumpster bin. You can get him at a super discount, right? And I believe Zadarius Smith is still. No. Zadarius Smith isn't available no more, right? I think Zadarius Smith is still available. So you got 3 legit pass rushers that are out there right now that you could bring in to make a great front and rotation pieces. So you got KVN, you got Mike Green, you got Matabike. Those 3 are your best pass rushers right now. You still got Owe, fine, I get that. Ajabo's whack, you don't got to worry about that. Travis Jones is a good piece, but then you can bring in another guy that not only is he can contribute immediately, he's a depth piece. Immediately a depth piece. He can come right in and give you that work if he's coming off the bench or not. So let's say KVN goes down for a couple weeks with an injury. God forbid, right? Jadeveon, step into the role. And he could carry that load. Pause. Mind you, Kyle Van Noy's been playing out of his mind. Just for to let y'all guys understand that. Kyle Van Noy is, bruh, what he's done, I believe this has been his 2 greatest seasons of his career. The season before that, he had 9 sacks. That was the most of his career. Then he followed it up with 12.5 sacks. He had 41 combined tackles, 16 assisted, 12.5 sacks. KVN has actually been getting better. Even if KVN falls in that 10, 11 rank, remember he started off real hot. He was averaging like two sacks a game for like the first 4 weeks or something like that. And then people started saying, okay, let's get to him. Chip him and stuff like that would slow him down. That's why I thought Owe should have had much more sacks. Because with Matabike chewing up or eating up paws, 2 guys, and KVN getting chipped, it's like you're 1-on-1 all day, bro. You barely got to 10. Barely. Now this gives us, in case Owe goes down, we got a backup. KVN goes down, we got a backup. Makes perfect sense. And getting him keeps him away from any of the other power players in the AFC or the NFC. Real talk. We're talking about Super Bowl moves here. I don't care about anything else. That's all facts. I'm just being real with you. But what do you guys think? Do you think he should come back and be a Raven? Do you think that this is like an omen saying, hey, it's time for him to come back home? Or do you be like, no, he's old. We got enough. Why do you guys want everything? Can't get everything. Even if he's cheap. Keep your hands in your pockets. Keep it moving. Let me know what you think down in the comments section, please. All right? But as always, that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know we get down, we have fun, and we laugh. But everything we talk about, we did in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, the notification bell, leave a comment. Guys, you know I love the comment. If you haven't already done so, check out The Wunderkind Morning Show live Monday through Thursdays, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. Today I wasn't live because my sister-in-law's in labor. So, yeah. So we're waiting on the more news and stuff like that to come out. So there wasn't a live show today, but there will be a live Monday morning, bright and early. See you guys there, okay? If you haven't already known so, it's right here for the morning show. Also, if you guys would like to donate to the channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash is located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is money sign, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. This your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yeah.
Finish him, Daddy.